LDBC. You people, a lot of y'all gotta be serious, man. Y'all gotta be serious. So, people, now, and I looked at about 3 or 4 videos about people talking about, Deontay Wilder fighting a bum. What? So, this man had 3 brutal fights with Tyson Fury. This is what a person does when they get knocked out. I don't understand, like, why everything got to be different for Deontay Wilder? Like, why does it have to be different for him? This is the protocol. When you are knocked out in the fashion that he was knocked out, you take a soft opponent when you come back. This has been something standard in boxing for a long time. A very long time. So I don't understand why people, have such an issue with Deontay Wilder taking a soft touch. I mean, we all knew the outcome of this fight. We all knew this. We knew what was going to happen. People criticizing the man's performance. I thought he did a fine job. I thought his foot movement was pretty good. I thought Deontay Wilder could have kept his hands a little tighter, closer to his chin. But this is how Deontay Wilder has always fought. Okay? I thought Robert Helenius started well, but I just figured that the power differential and if Wilder just landed, it was pretty much night-night. People say, yeah, Wilder was losing the fight. Well, I mean, guys, name me one fight where Deontay Wilder was actually winning the fight before the knockout. If you go back and look at how this man fights, this man loses. Deontay Wilder probably had lost more rounds than anybody in the sport of boxing. But say what you will about Deontay Wilder. Say whatever you want. The man has good timing. His timing is very, very good to be a guy whose skill set isn't great. His timing is impeccable. Okay? This man has never won a bunch of rounds in a boxing match. Okay? The only person who I would say that Deontay Wilder was actually up in rounds is when he fought Bermane Stiverne and when he fought Johann Duhaupas. Okay? I felt like he was actually winning that fight before he stopped him. Okay, I felt that way. But in Wilder other fights, I've always had Wilder down in the scorecards before he knocks him out brutally. That's just what it is. That's how he fights. Deontay Wilder, he's not a volume puncher. He ain't no volume puncher. He don't go out there and do. But the thing of it is, man, he was losing the fight. Of course he was. Of course he was losing the fight. Of course. He always is losing the fight before he knocks the person out or drops him. So I don't get it. And then, I heard several people say that, hey, Helenius just took a dive. I can't see that. I can't physically see Helenius taking a dive. I mean, I watched this fight and played it, and the man's head snapped back. I mean, Deontay Wilder looked like he punched the man's skull to the back of his damn brain. He hit him so damn hard. Like, it was a legit shot. Robert Helenius walked into it. Wilder was backing up, and Helenius walked into it. And you got to understand, Wilder's a power puncher, okay? Sometimes even his feet don't have to be completely set for him to get the job done. Deontay Wilder hits hard. I don't know. I mean, have any of y'all ever been hit by a heavyweight? I know I'd have been punched by a man over 200 pounds, and I'm going to tell you something. It don't feel good. Even when they hit you on the arms, it hurt. I'm talking about when you block a shot from a man over 200 pounds that's got those big-ass fists and a little bit of leverage, it hurt, okay? You feel it. It stings. But when they punch you in the arm, you know how, like, back in the day when you and your friends were playing and you would let the person punch you in the arm and give you a frog? Y'all remember that? I mean, I remember as a kid, I used to let people do that, and then, your arm will start twitching. That's how it feels when you letting a heavyweight, you blocking with your arms. You have all these little frogs in your arms, and it's uncomfortable as hell, okay? So, I mean, I don't know. It looked like Robert Helenius got clocked. He got caught, and he got dropped. This is what it looked like to me, okay? But, to each his own. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. Wilder is always going to be, whatever you do is not good enough. That's the mentality when it comes to Wilder. And I'm not saying that everything that Wilder do is perfect. I'm not saying that I co-sign everything that he do. I don't co-sign every single thing that Wilder does. But what I am saying is that nothing is ever good enough, okay, for racist fans. Nothing is ever good enough for racist fight fans. Nothing. And it don't matter. Because the narrative is Wilder's a bum, Wilder's a bum. I mean, think about it, man. And even Tyson Fury, he said it best. He said, you know what, Deontay Wilder, and he'll say, Wilder ain't got brains, but damn, that man got heart. This man took me to court because he wanted to fight me that bad. Tyson Fury said, this man took me to court to fight me. He said, I got guys that don't even want to fight me that I want to fight, like AJ. They don't want to fight me. He said, this man took me to court. He said, man, I respect that. I respect Wilder, man. This man ain't afraid. Deontay Wilder could have easily just turned down certain fights. Throw something out the window. Deontay Wilder could have turned down fights. There were fights that, he didn't have to fight Tyson Fury 3 times. He could have stopped after the draw and just left it at a draw. And then said that, hey, we'll never know who the winner is. No, but Deontay Wilder hunted that fight down. He wanted that fight badly. Deontay Wilder wanted that fight. And he got it. And then he fought to get the fight a 3rd time for a trilogy. Folks, for people saying that Deontay Wilder isn't a great fighter, they stupid. He's doing what great fighters do. Tyson Fury is a great fighter. Deontay Wilder, they're both great fighters. But they're never going to get the credit. Okay? Well, I mean, it's like people were looking for Wilder to lose. See? He can't even beat Helenius. That's a bum. Well, I mean, what guys, what the fuck is Wilder supposed to do? That's what you're supposed to do to somebody like Helenius. You're supposed to knock him out in the 1st round. That's what he did. Why is everybody whining and complaining and sniveling and just... Dude, we had an exciting night of boxing, y'all. I mean, man, look. The return of Wilder. Kambosos Haney 2. Alicia Bumgarner, Michaela Mayer. Carissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. We had an amazing night of boxing, y'all. Trumped anything that any MMA bout could have done. MMA was on the back burner tonight. And boxing took a command stage today. It was all boxing. Man, well, I'll tell you what. The thing of it is, y'all, Deontay Wilder get 4 props, okay? Deontay Wilder could have said, I made enough money, I made plenty of money, I can go ahead and retire. He could have retired. He was thinking about it. No, he came back and fought. Salute to the Bronze Bomber, man. Salute to the King Bronze Bomber, man. Okay, in this win, this great win. Robert Helenius, Wilder was, he was concerned that Robert Helenius was hurt. These guys been friends for a long time. And so, Wilder he was concerned about Helenius, but at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder helped his friend make a couple of $1 million. So, when Robert Helenius woke up, he probably said to himself, "Whoo, I'm about $2 to $3 million richer." That's probably what he said, So, I mean, that's a friend, really. Your friend knock you out and pay you a couple of $1 million. That's a hell of a friend.